Manatee Seekuh Animals de Natur SelMcKenzie Selzer-McKenzie. Author D. Selzer-McKenzie. Manatees, family Trichechidae, genus Trichechas, are large, fully aquatic, mostly herbivorous marine mammals sometimes known as sea cows. There are 3 accepted living species of Trichechidae, representing 3 of the 4 living species in the order Sirenia: the Amazonian manatee, Trichechus inungris, the West Indian manatee, Trichechus manatus, and the West African manatee, Trichechus senegalensis. They are noted for their friendly nature, their large size, up to 3.6 meters, 12 feet, and paddle-like flippers. The name manatee comes from the Taino, a pre-Columbian people of the Caribbean, meaning breast. Left square bracket 1 right square bracket. Manatees comprise 3 of the 4 living species in the order Sirenia. The 4th is the Eastern Hemisphere's dugong. The Sirenia are thought to have evolved from 4-legged land mammals over 60 million years ago, with the closest living relatives being the Proboscidea, elephants, and Hyracoidea, hyrax. 2 right square bracket. The Amazonians' hair color is brownish-gray and they have thick, wrinkled skin, often with coarse hair, or whiskers. Photos are rare. Although very little is known about this species, scientists left square bracket 2 think they are similar to West Indian manatees. The name in Songhai, the local language, is Aya. Manatees have a mean mass of 400 to 550 kilograms, 880 to 1,200 pounds, and a mean length of 2.8 to 3 meters, 9.2 to 9.8 feet, with maximums of 3.6 meters, 12 feet, and 1,775 kilograms, 3,910 pounds, seen. The females tend to be larger and heavier. When born, baby manatees have an average mass of 30 kilograms, 66 pounds. They have a large flexible prehensile upper lip that acts in many ways like a shortened trunk, somewhat similar to an elephant's. They use the lip to gather food and eat, as well as using it for social interactions and communications. Manatees have shorter snouts than their fellow Sirenians, the dugongs. Their small, widely spaced eyes have eyelids that close in a circular manner. Manatees are believed left square bracket 2 to see in color. The adults have no incisor or canine teeth, just a set of cheek teeth, which are not clearly differentiated into molars and premolars. Uniquely among mammals, these teeth are continuously replaced throughout life, with new teeth growing at the rear as older teeth fall out from farther forward in the mouth. At any given time, a manatee typically has no more than 6 teeth in each jaw of its mouth. Left square bracket 3 right square bracket. Its tail is paddle-shaped, and is the clearest visible difference between manatees and dugongs. A dugong tail is fluked, similar in shape to that of a whale. Like horses, they have a simple stomach, but a large cecum, in which they can digest tough plant matter. In general, their intestines are unusually long for animals of their size. Left square bracket citation needed right square bracket. Half a manatee's day is spent sleeping in the water, surfacing for air regularly at intervals no greater than 20 minutes. Manatees spend most of the rest of the time grazing in shallow waters at depths of 1-2 meters, 3.36.6 feet. The Florida subspecies, Tiere Natur has been known to live up to 60 years. On average, manatees swim at about 5 to 8 kilometers per hour, 3.1 to 5.0 miles per hour. However, they have been known to swim at up to 30 kilometers per hour, 19 miles per hour, in short bursts. Manatees are capable of understanding discrimination tasks, and show signs of complex associated learning and advanced long-term memory. Left square bracket 4 right square bracket. They demonstrate complex discrimination and task learning similar to dolphins and pinnips in acoustic and visual studies. Left square bracket 5 right square bracket. edit right square bracket reproduction. Manatees typically breed once every 2 years, gestation lasts about 12 months, and it takes a further 12 to 18 months to wean a calf. Only a single calf is born at a time, and aside from mothers with their young or males following a receptive female, manatees are generally. Manatees inhabit the shallow, marshy coastal areas and rivers of the Caribbean Sea and the Gulf of Mexico. Tiere Natur, West Indian manatee, the Amazon basin, Tiere Natur, Amazonian manatee, and West Africa, Tiere Senegalensis, West African manatee. A fourth species, the dwarf manatee, D. pygmaeus, was recently proposed for a population found in the Brazilian Amazon. Left square bracket 6 right square bracket, although some believe it to be an immature Amazon manatee. Left square bracket 7 right square bracket. They enjoy warmer waters and are known to congregate in shallow waters, and frequently migrate through brackish water estuaries to freshwater springs. Manatees cannot survive below 15 degrees Celsius, 288 K, 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Their natural source for warmth during winter is warm spring-fed rivers. A group of 3 manatees. The coast of Georgia is usually the northernmost range of the West Indian manatee because their low metabolic rate does not protect them in cold water. Prolonged exposure to water temperatures below 68 degrees Fahrenheit, 20 degrees Celsius, can bring about cold stress syndrome and death. Left square bracket 8 right square bracket. Florida manatees can move freely between salinity extremes. Manatees have been spotted as far north as Cape Cod, and as recently as the late summer of 2006, one made it up to New York City and Rhode Island's Narragansett Bay, as cited by the Boston Globe. According to Memphis, Tennessee's The Commercial Appeal newspaper, one manatee was spotted in the Wolf River Harbor near the Mississippi River in downtown Memphis, Tennessee, on October 23, 2006, though it was later found dead 10 miles downriver in Mackellar Lake. The West Indian manatee migrates into Florida rivers such as the Crystal River, the Homosassa River, and the Chassahowitzka River. The head springs of these rivers maintain a 22 degrees Celsius, 299 K, 72 degrees Fahrenheit, temperature year-round. During November to March, approximately 400 West Indian manatees, according to the National Wildlife Refuge, congregate in the rivers in Citrus County, Florida. Manatees often congregate near power plants, which warm the waters. Some have become reliant on them and have ceased migrating to warmer waters. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service is trying to find a new way to heat the water for manatees that are dependent on plants that have closed. The main water treatment plant in Guyana has 4 manatees that keep storage canals clear of weeds. There are also some in the ponds of the National Park in Georgetown, Guyana. Studies suggest that Florida manatees must have some access to fresh water for proper osmoregulation. Florida manatees, Tiere Natur, number between 1,000 and 3,000. Accurate population estimates of the Florida manatee are notoriously difficult and have been called scientifically weak. Left square bracket 9 right square bracket. With widely varying counts from year to year, some areas show increases and others decreases, with very little strong